everyone, I'm back. Um, so today I was thinking about what I was going to talk about, and I was thinking about one of my favorite fairy tales, the 12 Huntresses. It's not that well known of a fairy tale, but I kind of like it because it's a little unusual for the traditional fairy tale. Gotta stop air quotes. That it is about a princess and her lovely 11 ladies in waiting. One day, the princess is overjoyed because the prince of her dreams has proposed marriage, and her father, the king, has given his blessing. The only thing is that the prince has to go back to his kingdom to let his father know that he's gonna come back with a wife at some point, or at least a fiance or something like that. It's been a while since I've read the story. So the princess is overjoyed. She's told by her true love that in such a time, let's say 3 months' time, I'll be back for you. So she's getting all ready and all this stuff. Get everything she's gonna need to go take her to her new home and everything. Well, 3 months pass and her true love has not returned. Oh, the heartache of it all. Well, anyway, she's devastated. She's crying. Her 11 ladies waiting her like, no, poor you. I'm so much better. You can find someone else. All that stuff. Try to make her feel better. He's not worthy of you. He gets to do so much better. That prince over there had such a bigger kingdom and all that kind of crap. Well, anyway, come back. Someone comes to the castle and tells the princess, "Hey, I saw your prince." She's like, "Oh, really? Where was he? He's like, he's about to marry a trollop." Before everyone goes like, "Oh my god, she said trollop." Trollop is the female term for troll. Okay? So yes, it is big insult to being called a trollop. You're basically told you're a female troll, and trolls in general are not that good looking unless you're another troll. So anyway, the princess is completely devastated because her true love's about to marry a trollop. She's like, "Oh, why? What did I do wrong?" All that. Well, she's like, "Oh, this can't be true. Well, girl, I'm gonna go find him. I'm gonna find out what's really. I'm gonna have him tell me what's going on." And her 11 ladies away, like, "You're not gonna go alone. We're gonna go with you. We gotta get back." So they go to the kingdom where the trollop is. Of course, it's being ruled by her father, the troll. And they actually see her prince. And get this, there's 11 guys. I guess his best buds. I don't know if he'd have guys in waiting or something like that. But anyway, they're not nice, but they hang out with the dude. Anyway, they're all like, "Hey, we're about to be married in such and such like 3 days time or some crap like that." So, and the princess walks right up to her prince, like, "Hey, remember me?" He's like, "Who are you again?" It's like, "Whoa, wait, I know we were apart for like 3 months, but come on, you can't forget me that quickly." So, come to find out that the prince is under a spell from the troll, who wanted his daughter to get married and have a husband, produce half-breed trolls, the whole thing. Well, the princess isn't too keen on this, but she's not allowed to go to the troll's castle because he's told everyone to keep an eye out for a princess and her 11 ladies in waiting because he got word. And they're all like, "Oh, what are we gonna do? Oh no, I gotta go find out. I gotta get the spell broken. We gotta figure this out because this thing's not good. Getting married underneath a spell is wrong." Well, one of the ladies in waiting has a great idea. Well, they're looking for a princess and her 11 ladies in waiting. Well, dressed up as huntsmen. No one would expect us, So this is the first time I ever really read a fairy tale that had dragon in it. So, the princess is like, "Okay, cool, we'll go get some stuff, we'll make ourselves look totally like huntsmen, and we'll go to the castle, the troll's castle." Well, they do that, and apparently they got it spot on. Apparently they had a drag mama who could help them. Don't know. They didn't put that part in the story. I wish they had, because it made so much more sense. But they didn't. So anyway, they go back to the troll's castle, and they knock on the door. It's like, oh, well, 12 huntsmen. She's like, listen, I heard about the prince, but the thing is, I kind of have to bring him back to his beloved. That's the story they're sticking to. And Troll's like, well, I'm sorry, but he's going to marry my daughter in 3 days, unless, because the troll thinks he can outsmart anyone, you can pass 3 tests. And the princess, her other ladies were like, yeah, we'll do it. Like, what can they be? How hard can it be to pass the test? And he thinks we're huntsmen. Hopefully we can shoot an arrow or something like that, because they're not really trained in hunting. Well, Troll thought he had them. He said, well, your first test is that you have to walk across this floor. And the floor is covered with either marbles or smash or cooked peas. And the whole thing is, if I remember right, if it's the cooked peas, is that a true lady will not walk so heavily that she will smash the peas. I don't know who came up with that one. But anyway. Also, if it's marbles, a true lady will not be able to keep her balance walking across marbles. I'm like, yeah, who? Nah. Anyway, somehow, every last one of the princess and her ladies await dressed as huntsmen, which means they're not wearing heels, they're wearing boots. Hunt boots. Which means they're a lot better than trying to walk across anything. Managed to walk across that floor, no problem. Joe's like, oh, okay, I got one more day, I think of something else. Next day, the princess is like, okay, can we get, take the prince back, if he goes back to the, these patrols, father, the king, and says, hey, I want to marry the troll, everything be cool, and like, no, because he knows once the prince leaves his kingdom, the spell's broken. So anyway, here's the next challenge. You have to walk across this room with books on your head. This because a lady's posture is always perfect. She can always keep books on her head. He still believes these are guys. Apparently he's never heard of drag. But anyway, so again, they do this without any problem whatsoever, because this is what they've gone through, the princess and lady ways. This has all been their training. Again, Troll's very upset, and his daughter, the troll, is like, but you said I could marry the prince. He's like, well, I got one more test, and they're not gonna pass this test. Well, if I think I remember this right. I could be wrong. Like I said, it's been a while since I read it. The last test was actually have tea. I'm like, tea? And to properly hold a teacup. With the whole pinky out and all that crap. I would definitely not pass that test. I would never pass any of those tests anyway. Anyway, so the princess and the ladies away dressed as huntsmen sit down as huntsmen. So they're like, if everything, legs spread, they're comfy. So anyway, they sit down, they're given their tea, the very nice fine china tea cups, and of course they hold it just right and take them without making a slip or spill or anything. They pass the test and are allowed to take the prince and his 11 dudes and go leave the kingdom. Of course, the troll is very upset, but again, he had to keep his word, because apparently he's known for keeping his word. And his daughter is very upset because she can't marry the prince and she can't have her wedding. And whole big bridezilla meltdown. Well, anyway, as soon as they leave the kingdom, the spell breaks. Prince recognizes his princess, even through drag. Of course, I think at this time they've changed out of their huntsman uniforms and back into their princess garb. I'm like, why? You were so much more comfortable in pants. Now you had to put the dress back on and all that finery. But anyway, and of course, they all lived happily ever after. I'm like, everyone likes a happy ever after. Can't talk. Everyone likes a happily ever after. But, I just liked it that it was the prince that had to be saved. And so, it's not the traditional fairy tale, which I'm really mad that doesn't get highlighted as much, because it's so good that, you've got the princess who has to go rescue the prince and his 11 dudes, and she has to take her 11 ladies in waiting, and they have to do all this, and they have to dress in disguise because everyone thinks a girl can't get the job done. And guess what? They got the job done. So yeah, that's one of my favorite fairy tales, and I wish I could find a copy of it because it is so good. I did read it in Grimm's It. So yeah, like I said, it's not one of the better known ones, and I think it deserves a lot more love. That's why I'm sharing it with you guys. You can find it in Grimm's. Read it, you'll enjoy it. And yeah, it's a little archaic in the way it's told, but if you can break it down to the way you understand it, it's a really good story. That's how I lived through it, because a lot of things are like, yes, walk across the floor of marbles or smush peas and crap like that. And I was like, really? These are tests? These are kind of crappy tests. Where if it was a guy, slay the dragon, defeat this, slaughter that. Yeah. So yeah. Like I said, it deserves a lot more love. So again, if you can find it, read it, enjoy it. There's some stories that don't get as much love as they should, and that's really a shame, because they're not considered the norm. Like, who wants the norm? Now let's find the oddball fairy tales and give them love. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing good, emotionally, mentally. Again, go out, take a deep breath, and I guess I'll see you guys again next time.